Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here today. Um, I was really happy today to see that Dozen Cats Kelly was on doing a show. She hasn't been on since February, and I really have missed seeing her. And so I'm just sending a shout out to her for any reason she comes here today, or that we are a big support of her and understand
Yes.
that people need their own self-care at times. So
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
We sure do
and
understand that. We
we do.
sure do understand
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um, can I do a little prayer before we
You
really
may.
get started
Yes,
here?
thank you.
May I?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yep.
so let's all decompress for a minute, and we're going to take
Yeah.
3 breaths and hold them at the top. Exhale through your mouth. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and grace. Michael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and grace, so mote it be.
So would it be. Amen.
Blessed.
Thank you. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Diana. That's a beautiful way to start this morning. So
Thank you.
today is one of my favorite days because it's 5/5. I was born in 55. I love fives.
Oh, I didn't. And I should
Uh-huh,
know better, and it didn't click.
uh-huh, uh-huh. And I'm going to be on later on with JJ because we always work together on the 4/4, 5/5, 6/6 days, the double
Yep.
digit days. So thank you, everybody. Hi, Sharon. I'm going to say hi to a few folks. And I did pull some cards. I'm going to start off, and Diana will today.
Yep.
A rainy day in Michigan, a rainy day in Washington.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to be inside and snuggling with your animals. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm a big word nerd, and I found this wonderful word to share with everybody. I also put a couple new words on my community page. And I like to think that our community does these things. We do give our part of positive outcomes and positive changes and improving the world just by being together and being so kind and loving to each other. So I want to welcome Diana Boles. I didn't mean to not introduce her to those of you who didn't know her. She's my dear friend and sister, and she is oil painter on AOL. She doesn't have a channel, but boy, oh boy, she's got investment in probably 12 channels or more. So there you go. You can always find her on
Is
YouTube.
that community
Yeah.
love?
It's that community love. That's right. So hi, Karen Doyle, and hello, Barbara. She's probably gone by now. Hi, Paula. Got your question. Imelda, if you're still here, love you. Amanda Carroll, hello, good day. Hi, I'm Steve. And hello, Ramon, Moon Scarab. Hi,
Hi.
Jazz and Sharon and Carolyn Adams, Dancing Debbie. And my BFF is here this morning. There's Lori Paradise. It's nice to see you, my dear.
Thank you, Viviani. Thank you,
Uh-huh.
Viviani.
Hi, Ness. Hi, Jen Bowles. Great to see you. Had a great meeting yesterday with my dream people and got to see some folks we've never physically seen and it was wonderful. We had a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah.
Hi, Akila and Claire and Viviani. Oh, Martha Bean, you're so sweet. Yes, I think it's 31 more. All I need is 31 more and I'll have 5,000. So there you go. It's awesome. Glad that you're all here. Let's see. Raining in Vermont. Okay. Well, maybe it's raining everywhere. Yeah. Yep. Cinco de Mayo today. Taco time. I might have to go get some tacos.
But I'm also wearing
Oh,
my
may
fourth
the
be
fourth
with
be
you.
with you. Yeah.
May the fourth be with you.
That's
That's
right.
Grogu, the baby Yoda.
The Yoda. Yep. Hello, Flower Beauty. It's great to see you too. You've got too much gardening to stay inside, but your hands froze yesterday, Paula. Make sure you wear your gardening gloves. At least that will help you. You don't want to get prickers in your fingers anyway. I wish I could, but I can hear them outside. They're mowing my lawn that's about this high. I guess they didn't want to wait until it dried up. So
they have those big machines,
They do have the big machines. Dancing Debbie. Yeah, Diana is amazing, Viviani. You are right. Yes, questions are open. Yes, Flower Beauty. You got a full night's sleep, Sharon, first time in over 3 weeks. Good for you, girl. We're all having a little bit of that, I think. Yeah. Denise McMullen and Jessica Lynn and Laurie Hunsinger. All right, Flower Beauty, I have your question. Oh, good. It's sunny in Wisconsin, so we're coming over there. We're going to have some cheese. It's flooding in Texas. Okay. Okay, Viviani, got your question, honey. Thank you. Let's see. We got some new comments. All right, Claire. Thank you. Blake said you're a star with your ladies, Grandma. Oh, Blake, he's such a cutie pie. Honest to God.
Even though I missed the introduction to him because I couldn't get
He's
in.
just standing there looking at. Are you having fun, Grandma, with all your ladies? I only need 4 more. Martha B. Something's happened in the last few minutes. I thought it was more than that, dear, but okay. Hi, Wildflower. You feel guilty being in the house? Yeah, I know, but it's Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Connie Epley. Jen's free. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. Yeah. I think I said hi to you, Jazz, but if not, hi, Jazz. All right. So I'm going to share with you a couple of cards I pulled for the day. It's sort of like an overview. And Diana has the same. And I have to say that I really love Sundays. There's something reverent about it, even though I'm not religious. It feels different. I don't know what it is.
On the 7th day, he rested.
I guess so.
I mean, we've all been poked with that.
We have.
Right here where the angel kissed us, right there.
Oh, right there. But mine's gotten flat, so I need more kisses.
Oh, yeah.
The older you get, it flattens out. Yeah.
I should go get the shots.
You just want to look like Kim Kardashian, I know.
Oh, yeah. Well, in some of the areas, I don't agree with all of her.
I know. I don't need a bigger butt. I know that.
No, I don't need that.
That's right, Wildflower. When you're retired, every day is Sunday. And there's something really nice about that. Yeah, absolutely. Wildflower, I got your question. All right. So the first card I pulled is, I've had this deck for a while. Diana just got it and she loves it, but I pulled one card from it and it was Gateway. Yeah, it's Gateway. Yeah. These are the most beautiful cards. And they're called the Blue Angel, is it? The Blue Angel deck? Yeah. And they're just very expressive. But look, we're at a gateway. Of course, it is a big portal gateway because it's 5-5. But we're always at different gateways. And, we can see beyond the stairs. We can see what's waiting for us. So I really love that one. And then I got from another deck, Sanctuary. Create your realm of sacred space, your altar, and your haven. So that's another reason sometimes we don't want to go outside, even when it's a beautiful day. Sometimes it's just nice to be in your sacred space. But, the gateway to your sacred space is there. And the last card I pulled was from Higher Self Messages. And it says, you have come back to the start to see what you missed before. Because we're always on that hero's journey. And we're always going around in a cyclic pattern. So this time, take time to enjoy the journey. And don't worry about the destination. It's there and it will be there when you get there. So there you go, Diana.
So, I pulled 3 cards from the Blue Angel.
Yeah.
But while you were speaking and showed that Sanctuary card, I had to go to my deck to see if I could get the Sanctuary card to come out. So while I'm shuffling, look what jumped out of the deck. The sanctuary card. My card builder, Chris.
I love it. I love it.
And sanctuary can, yes, wherever your soul seeks its own private solace, that's your sanctuary. But our messages belong together so much. And
They do.
it's such a perfect Sunday. I have Sananda, the higher self, but Sananda is the elevated name of Yeshua.
Right. Or
right?
Jesus. Or Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Jesus.
Yep.
But then I have Maitreya.
Ooh.
The Marys, right?
The Marys. Okay.
And since we have Shananda, I am going to say the divine masculine and the divine feminine through the gateway to the sanctuary of Shambhala.
Oh, wow.
On the road to Shambhala.
Everybody, you missed it this morning because when Diana and I came together backstage, her bird was asking us to sing the Wheels on the Bus, and it was so much fun.
We had to. And her favorite verse is, "The daddies at the bus say, here we go, here we go, here we go."
Oh, that's so adorable. Thank you. Very nice, very
dances.
beautiful messages. Yeah, very nice. Thank you.
Beautiful messages this morning.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Can you hear the lawn mowing outside? I hope not.
Not really. There was just a little something, but it sounded more like an echo.
Okay, that's good. All right. So, yeah, by the way, I just want you to know that Diana will be on at 3:30 Eastern time with Cartomancy Mesquite. Do you do stone readings? Is that what you're doing, Crystal?
Yeah, we use Nancy Jean's garden.
Oh, you're using okay, good. All right. And I'm going to be on at 1:30 Pacific, so that's 2:30, 3:30, 4:30 Eastern time with JJ Tuda Speaks, and we're going to talk about 5-5. So yeah, if you're not doing anything, come on by. Come and see us. Otherwise, you just go outside, enjoy the day if you can. And yeah, hi Connie. All right. So we got Paula. Paula's got a question. She says, is my friend Bob, maybe that's his last name, from Houston, going to get in contact with me again? All right. Hi, Tanita. Nice to see you. Wow.
What is this I'm seeing here?
In front of you?
Yeah, I am seeing https://YT3GGPHT. I guess I don't get to see the question.
Really? That's really
it's giving me.
Oh, there's your Apple computer again.
Or the stupid, the silly app for the StreamYard. I liked it better the other way.
I get you. I totally do. So anyway, Paula wants to know if her friend Bob from Houston is going to get in contact. If you can't see the question, I'll repeat it for you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Why don't you get in touch with him, Paula?
Oh, and they're showing me when you're talking into the tin cans on a rope, they're showing me that.
Okay.
So I'm going to say yes, and it's coming over the airwaves because I got the 8 of Wands.
Oh, okay.
Let's see the next card. Oh, and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, he's missing you as much as you're missing him. You got some nostalgia coming your way. And I like that. Hey, how you doing over there? On the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Maybe you need to reach out to him first. Maybe he's feeling burdened by something.
Could be.
That's the right energy.
Hello, Sonia. Hi, Imelda. Nice to have you back. Hi, Ann. I got your question. Thank you, Tanita. So Paula, I'm one of those women who I can't wait, so I reach out. Because it used to be women had to wait for the man to do it. Now, maybe there's a very good reason why you can't, but I just want you to empower yourself. If you're thinking about him, you should reach out to him. But it says here that, yeah, that you're missing someone and someone is missing you. And there's a missing puzzle piece. And that's exactly what Diana said. Yeah, I think Bob misses you. He would like to connect with you. He feels disconnected. But it might be that he's going through a challenge in his life. You know, I had somebody I was supposed to connect with to do a show. And this weekend was kind of crazy with my water damage and my husband's illness and all that stuff. And, you know, we just needed, she thought I didn't care about the show, but I do care, but I've just been crazy busy. So it might be he has something going on as well. But he is very determined. He's very determined to talk to you. He's been an enduring friend, it says. So, yeah, he thinks you're the divine feminine. There's a lot of emotions and intuition around this relationship. So, yeah.
Yep. 6 of Cups and 10 of Wands. Exactly.
Yep.
And then, of course, the 8 of Wands is all about messages. And then we got the string on the phone.
We got the string on the phone. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Oh, so Paula, go for it, girlfriend. Yes, Carl, you can ask for a reading. I just clicked it. Just tell me what it is you want a reading on. Hi, Sally. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Happy
Jen,
5-5. Yeah.
Jen just said you're 4 subscribers away from 5,000.
I have to believe it, but I didn't think it. I thought it was like 31. But anyway. Okay, Ness.
Since we started.
Yep. Look at this. Thank you. I'll get my tin can and give him a call.
There you go. Now I can see it. It must be because I can see it on my phone. So it must be because she had some avatars in there.
Yeah. I think you're right, Ness. Yeah. It's like it's
okay,
70 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's like 31
Typo.
or more. Yeah. All right. I can take one more question. I got Denise McMullins and I have Carl. I have you in the queue. But I'm not going to take more than that right now. So does that mean, Denise, you want a reading? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, 4.96 subscribers. Yes. Yeah.
She says, how's my week going with my evaluation? That's Denise.
Okay. All righty. Will do. Yeah. 4.96 is 4,960.
Okay.
That's what it is. It looks like it's only 4, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Denise, I got it. And Carl, I got your question. Sally, okay, I squeezed you in there. All right. Looks like we got questions closed now. Sonia, if I have time, I will, honey. Hi, Randy. You still traveling? Oh. Okay, so we've got what guidance do Peacock, Flower Beauties, Angels, and Ascended Masters have for her this morning? Let's see what we can come up with. I'm going to pull a different deck I haven't used before. Thank you. Yeah, decimals get a lot of people. When I have to take medicine, I'm supposed to take 0.40 or something, but then they put 0.115 and all these different decimals, and it's like I don't know what I'm supposed to take.
Hard enough is in centimeters and milligrams. I mean,
yes, I know. Yeah. Oh, is Randy there in Houston, Sally? Excellent. I'm glad she's still there. I didn't know if she'd left or not. All right. Yes, Carl, we want to make sure we get you. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Flower Beauty. I pulled cards from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And these are from, there's some beautiful cards in here. I have never really used this very much. You have the Angel of Vision, and I'll show you the card. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what other people say. Really? Diana, you're getting the same type of thing?
Well,
Yeah.
they're showing me Venetian blinds and somebody's closing them.
Okay.
Not
And look,
shutters, but blinds where they're purposely
yes,
closing the blind.
closing the blinds. And look at the eyes, and they're almost like peering through a little blind, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, somebody is not telling you the truth or the whole story, and it says for you to trust your feelings over what anybody else says. So in other words, people can say, oh, I'm fine, but you know they're not fine, and they're lying to themselves more than anything. So that's interesting. The next one I get, though, is closing blinds means, when you have a window and blinds are how you shut the light out. And so they're not really closing them, Flower Beauty, but it's like Diana saw them being closed in her vision, that someone was blocking you out. Yeah.
Right.
The second one is Goddess of Psychic Protection. What you believe you create, and no one can harm you. So what they want you to know is that if somebody is lying to you or telling you something, you are protected, right?
Yes, because you too have a set of blinds.
That's right. You can close them or open them. You can close or open your third eye or your intuition, your feelings.
Well, and if you consider the tilt to blinds, right? If you tilt it this way, the light goes to the floor and misses you. If you tilt it this way, the light rises. Correct? And as you just said, the third eye, how fabulous, right?
I know. And that shows up actually with a bird in between on this one. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So, because there's already two eyes, and look what's in the middle of it.
Sure. Yeah. They're just not wanting to listen to you. And that's amazing.
Yeah, these cards are amazing. And I think they really do speak to the situation that you've been saying to us here.
Well, and they move along with these cards that I've pulled. Now, I pulled out my Winnie the Pooh deck, right? And we got the death card, and it's Christopher Robin realizing how dangerous the situation could be if they try to jump in the river. Mm-hmm. But it's the end of something and the beginning of something new, as all death cards do. Look, it's the number 13. Mm-hmm. So these cards are just the major arcanas. So through all of this transition, remember to be yourself.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Because you are a radiant being. Maiden Mother Crone, you are radiant and all on your own. And you can control the amount of light you cast off to others as well. And if this person in particular it's okay to judge when somebody is not deserving of all that you want to give them. Doesn't mean you should send them anything naughty, but just
right.
It's up
but
to
you can shut down. You can say, I'm not going to listen to you if you're not going to be honest. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Okay, we're going to
much love to you, dear. I hope that this gets revealed to you so that you can feel more comfortable, but you are protected.
Exactly.
You can protect yourself. Yes, absolutely. All right. Now, Viviani, you don't have any challenges, do you? Unfortunately, we all do.
I know. Except getting me to start a channel.
They make us stronger, but boy, oh boy, do we hate having to go through them. Yeah. Hi, Carolyn and Peter and Antonio. Thank you very much.
There you go. Tired of people lying. Okay.
You're welcome, dear. Yeah, you can protect yourself, and yeah, it's really awful when people do. I don't know if they do it because they don't want to hurt you, but they hurt you in the meantime by doing it. So it's like, don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. It may hurt, but it will go away. At least you're not going to tell me, next week or the week after that you lied to me, and that, there's something really wrong about that. Life sucks now, people. Oh, Viviani, you're doing your work. You're doing your work, girlfriend. Oh, I get it. Okay. What you got, Diana?
Well, take a pause. So,
okay,
I see this stairway with a lot of clutter on it. So I pulled out my deck because, I have that stairway in here, right?
Uh-huh.
What came out was what's at the top of the stairs. So when you use that stairway to get to this part, you can choose who you let in.
True.
What is represented on that stairway is things and people that you leave behind as you continue to go up.
Yeah.
So then the bottom energy to that was nurture, take time, take pause. Just take a step back and just take care of Viviani. Don't be worrying about them.
Yeah.
Let that kind of settle on its own.
Yep.
Because we have the 3 of Pentacles here.
Yep.
And that is Viviani. That's you, me, and I almost said Mary. Linda, Gonzalez. I always call her Mary. We must have been nuns together.
Maybe you were, yeah.
But I mean, the 3 of Pentacles, it's that standing in your own presence and sharing information with people who understand you.
Right.
This community.
Right.
And the plan
I have had some challenges internally, which means here. It happens. It happens, as well as outside in my outside world, and it's really hard. And I think it's really hard, especially if it happens here. I just have to say that, because we become very close to each other. And so anyway, I'm just going to leave it there, because what I get is that you're between worlds, which made perfect sense to me. It's like you look at you can see the portal in the doorway, and there you are walking your own path, and it's okay, because you've got to care for yourself first. Absolutely. And it's beautiful. Twilight dreams, revelations, and an etheric bridge. So whatever your choice is, it has to be first for you.
Is that the Trump deck?
This one is called Dream Gate.
Dream Gate? Oh.
Yeah, Dream Gate Oracle.
I know. I wrote it down once before, and then
it's just very fascinating. It's got really beautiful imagery. But the other thing, Viviani, it says is elementals, and it says dreamland lore, otherworld, and earth spirits. So they're saying what you are doing is making the elementals, the angels, your guides really happy, and you're using both sides of your world. You're using your physical and your spiritual side, and it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. But remember, it's hard to release if people are doing something to us that is hurtful, but sometimes it's just the lesson was learned and it's time to move on. Yeah. Anyway, much love to you, dear.
Yeah.
Much love.
Yes. Yep. Need to leave people behind. Yes, my love.
Yes, Randy. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, Sonia, it is a theme for many of us because there's just a lot of change going on. And what is it? We have we meet people for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Yeah. And everybody is in one of those 3 areas. So yeah. Much love to you, my dear. You're loved in this community very much.
Very much.
And so we have Claire. So Claire would love a message from Spirit. All right, sweetheart.
I'm getting a topiary, but one of those
Ooh,
pyramid style shaped.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Foundations that you entwine a vine around. So something is you can take control of something that you feel tangled up in.
Ah, okay.
You just have to train it up this trellis. That's what the word I was looking for, trellis.
Train it up the
But the
well,
pyramid,
that's what Keith did with some what is it? Not the vines, but the thing that you put and it goes up a tree or it goes over on the house, and it grows and grows and grows. It looks so pretty going up the tree like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't think of the word. Yes, Ness, I have it, dear. Yeah.
Wisteria grows like that too. Wisteria is crazy because it likes to grow on other trees. And you're supposed to take an axe to it, and that's the way to make your wisteria really grow and bloom.
Oh.
But you have to, because it's like, that thick.
Yeah. Oh, I wish it was wisteria, Sonia. It's not wisteria. It's just ivy, I guess. He just has this ivy going up. Yeah.
English
But
ivy.
It can overtake houses all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so pretty.
And then
I love
bring
it.
you ants galore.
Oh, don't tell me that. At least it's on a tree. Thank you.
I like it on a tree.
All right. So, Claire, I get the God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So we are mirrors for each other, for good or for bad. We like attracts like. We draw to us what it is we are. And so they're saying, make sure that if you're seeing something in somebody that you're not real happy with, make sure that you look at it from your own perspective and how you may be presenting yourself. But at the same time, if someone's loving and kind to you, then you must know that you have been the same and they are mimicking your behavior. So it's not a bad or a good thing. It's just a gauge. That's all it is. You have a gauge to tell. And the next one is, speaking of creeping up a tree, the goddess of the earth. Look at this. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So, wow, maybe you are planning a rock garden or a new garden or a labyrinth. I don't know if you own your own land or whatever. But I think they're saying, come on outside. After it warms up, come on outside. We have work for you to do out here, and it's going to be because you are a goddess of the earth. You are a keeper. I wonder also, are you a Taurus? Or what are the other ones, Diana? The Earth signs.
Is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn.
And Capricorn. Maybe you might be one of those. So thank you.
Because you can't make this up, we're going to start with the Three of Pentacles. You've just come in from gardening, and what did I see but a topiary? The trellis of a pyramid-shaped topiary. So you need to get some sweepies or something to tangle up on that thing. Also, you're being presented with a choice that is to help you through this transition period of renewing the garden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since I've seen so many gardening things with you and inspired. And just because you can't make it up, because I wasn't going to grab the card, but I shuffled and I put it down in my lap and I grabbed a card, and it's the Three of Pentacles again. So there is a community that you're involved with somehow where you're sharing information on your gardens, whether it's here or your neighbors over the fence,
Oh, with the elementals. And she just came in from gardening.
Exactly.
Isn't that wonderful? Oh,
exactly. Wow. I like that even better. That elemental phase is sure, because they inspire us. And if you're listening to music, you're inspiring your seeds and all of the business. Yeah.
Some really good stuff. Just don't start blasting Def Leppard outside or some of the Led Zeppelin songs.
Sometimes, you got to have a little King Crimson. In the court of the Crimson King.
Oh, thank you for the serenade, Diana.
You bet. Anytime.
Okay, Ness, we got you.
Oh,
An energy read.
conversation.
Energy. I don't know about you, but ever since it's turned May, I like the energy better. And I know astrologically that it's supposed to be a good month. So maybe it's just that and knowing it's going to be a good month that makes it better.
Well,
By the way,
I need to see where my progressed moon is. It might be in Taurus. I was due. My mother was due with me May 11th, and I wasn't born until June 9th. That's how stubborn of a Taurus I am.
I was due on September 1st and wasn't born till the 29th. Yes. My mother said, no, I think I want a Libra. I think they're a little easier.
Yeah, right? Because in those days, C-section last on the list.
Sure. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, tomorrow is the 6th. And you probably know this too, but according to Andre, when he was talking about it, he said, watch the trial tomorrow. It should be. And I'm wondering if they're going to bring in Stormy or Karen. They won't tell. They won't tell.
Tomorrow, do they have court on Monday? They usually don't.
It's Wednesday they don't. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Energy read. Ooh.
All right, Ness, I get here. Your personal power should be increasing this coming up week. We've got a lot of lion energy. And it says here, leadership, strength, and courage to move ahead into the week. And so use that energy for good as you walk in, but cut out any distractions. Don't let anybody distract you. They have headphones to show, how you could wear headphones to cut off the noise just as well as you can listen to music. So they're saying cut down on the noise level for yourself, tune out the world, or listen to music, or listen to somebody else. That's what it's saying. They want you to know that you're a snowflake, but in the most beautiful way. You're not flaky. What you are is you are unique. You are very fragile and sensitive person who's very creative. And when you step into that creative energy, it just works for you. It continues. And you know when to take a break, which is what you just did, because they said you're on your earth walk, you're reorienting, and your collective wisdom and natural healing have taken place. And it's time to move back into what you were doing. I think you took the week off. I believe you said you did that. And I can see that you did. And now you're ready to step back in. So that's what I get.
Can I add to that snowflake? Calm but complicated?
Calm but complicated. Yeah, absolutely.
Because this goes right along with the creativity and the individualness and the one of a kind and the diva magic of taking a week off, right? Yep. And look, Ness, we have our third eye opened right in the middle of your hair. That's the same color as your hair, love.
Yeah.
And also this week, on the 7th, we have a new moon. Tuesday, we have a new moon. Luna magic is coming our way. New beginnings. And again, sitting under the moon, liquid pink, as it will be, because it won't be visible to us, joyous. So the new things that you're starting right now are going to become active.
Oh,
this is a good week for new beginnings.
It is.
For all of us.
For all of us. Absolutely.
Yep. 5 of Pentacles, sit down and think about it. Pull it together.
Yep.
Magic candle time.
Yeah, magic. Make it a good week, Ness. There you go. Sometimes I think our outlook on something can really change the energy, because if we are down, it's going to be Monday, I used to hate Monday, but you change that outlook to a brand new beginning, and that's just one example. and things can perk up for us. So thank you so much. All right. So Jazz would love to get guidance from her spirit guide. Should I focus on finding a job or finish the project I'm working on?
I'm seeing sitting at a desk writing. I'm going to say that is finish the project you're working on.
Oh.
Finish the project you're working on first.
Okay. That's a good one. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so I get here that you have availability to several pathways of light. I absolutely love this. Look at this beautiful light here. These cards are just gorgeous anyway. But this is also a 7. A 34 is a 7. That's spiritual. That's spiritual magic. So look at that. So the other thing I'm going to say is if you get a chance to take a little walk in nature, that it wouldn't hurt, because you might be able to also find the diva magic that's out there for you. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
I love the eye. It looks like an eye there in the middle of the flower. Beautiful blue eye. So yeah, I kind of go along with what Diana said. Finish your project, go out for a walk, get inspired, look for a job.
Right. And so what we have here is a failure to communicate. Sorry, I couldn't help but do a little easy rider. The descent of Michael.
Oh.
Okay, so Michael, the archangel, is who this is about, Michael. But he's a psychopomp.
Yep.
He goes to the Hades realm and comes back.
Comes out.
With the information to tell us what is Pluto up to. So by finishing what you're working on, you're going to have dove as deeply as you possibly can on one thing at a time. And from that, you come out of it the divine feminine.
Oh, wow.
Because that sense of fulfillment. The bottom energy card rising was the fertility. So you come out of it with getting this project finished.
Yeah.
Giving birth to the total
Giving
thing.
birth to it. Yeah.
And the next card was truth. So I just have to show you that because your eyes.
Oh, and it has the eye in the middle of the flower.
Right. But 10 of Pentacles, that's where your fulfillment lies. And the job will come to you because when you're looking for a job and you'll find a job.
Yep, you'll be open. Welcome, Michelle. It's nice to see you. She says that the unfinished project has been lying heavily on her, but when she tries to focus some obstacle, that's why you need to maybe even go out for that little walk for clarity before you do because obstacles do find a way to push us into something else that we think might be as important, but it really isn't. So
even if I might add, because I do stuff for people.
Yeah.
And even if all you can do is do a rough something for an hour, for a half an hour, for 15 minutes, and then say, oh, I put 15 minutes into it. That will make you feel so much better rather than scolding yourself day after day for not doing it. All you're doing is adding to your guilt complex.
Yeah.
You don't need that. And the person who's waiting for the project isn't saying it. You're thinking they're saying it.
Yeah.
But you
kind
don't
of like
know.
pressure on you that you're putting on yourself.
Under pressure.
Yeah. When I have to grade a whole bunch of papers, I have like sometimes 80 papers to grade. I'll say to myself, okay, I'm going to do 7, and then I'm going to take a break, and then I'll come back and do 7. And sometimes I'll do 10 because I'm in the flow now.
Yeah.
And then, but this is the only way I can do it. Otherwise, I just say, I don't want to do it. I wouldn't do it, and I have to.
Right.
So, yeah.
And it's time. It's that time measurement that gets us all thrown off.
It does. Yep. Good luck, Jess. Have fun. Dancing Debbie. She wants a massage from Spirit. I would like that myself. And I'm picking on you, Debbie, but it's cute.
Yeah.
I love it. And I know you didn't intend to say that, but it's funny. I would really like a massage. I really would. But maybe they can come in and work on me while I'm asleep. All right. Ooh, boy, we're getting a lot of outside cards today. Enchanted Forest. It says that your nervous system might need some support and you might need more grounding. So they want you to be out there. I know you probably don't want to walk barefoot in a place. When we were growing up, we used to go everywhere barefoot, even into stores, but they don't do that anymore. And it's really disgusting if you think about it. But I think you need to ground yourself. Obviously, if you love to dance, because I don't think you would pick that as a name if you didn't, then you already have this really high vibe connection with your feet and the chakras in your feet. So I think it can help ground you and bring you some support that needs to be taken care of when you can. Now, I got Maitra, and is that, you said that's Mary? That's Mother Mary?
Yeah.
The Divine Mother? Okay.
But that's Mother Mary or Mary Magdalene.
Or Mary Magdalene. Okay. So it's the Divine Mother. And they're wanting you to know, Debbie, that she's there. Even if you're not Christian or Catholic, or there's people that talk with Mother Mary and or Mary Magdalene, or Jesus that aren't Christian. So, you might want to call in Mother Mary and ask her to ground you, to help you. Because she's I don't believe she's an ascended master, but she did give birth to one.
Yes.
So.
Well, she is, if you're Catholic.
If you're Catholic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She's definitely in that category.
Okay.
So the first card I got was Gateway.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Which goes along definitely with standing on the precipice, right? If you can take your shoes off and just stand in your own grass for a little while and feel that grounding while you allow your higher self to soar, you will understand the gateway that you are going through. And the Knight of Pentacles is the staying grounded part, because Pentacles is not just about money, it is about earth. So that is doing the things of a younger spirit, of a child, getting out there with bare feet and just running around crazy. And then a little self-devotion wouldn't be bad either. And when you dedicate yourself to doing this, like even once a day, even when there's snow on the ground, I step outside in bare feet. I may not be able to take it for very long, but I've been in the saunas while living in the Upper Peninsula. And then you get out of a sauna and you just dive into a snowbank, man. But that's basically, and the bottom of the deck was Dragon Magic.
Ooh.
So you got to see that card, because get in touch with your inner dragon.
Dragon. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh. And then the Truth card. Oh my, these cards are so beautiful. And then the Golden Light. Yeah. We could go on for hours.
I know we could. Michelle, you're right. I do too. That's why I said it. I love that it was a typo, but it really isn't. And Michelle says her yoga teacher called her asanas a massage from spirit. It's all about grounding and engaging. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, dear. Hi, Debbie. You'll have to go back if you were gone. We did just do the reading for you, and and enjoy it, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. We have Mr. M. Steve. He says that he had a second contact with his cousin Elliot. Was he aware of his sister's Ava's NDE with their mother when she temporarily crossed over? And what message can I pass along to Ava? Okay, so
Elliot is crossed over, I take it.
I'm guessing Elliot is crossed over.
Okay.
And Ava had the NDE with their NDE with their mother when she temporarily crossed over. So you want to pass a message from Elliot to Ava. Is that what I'm getting? I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Ava saw their mother. Okay.
So Ava had the NDE.
Yes, and when she had that, she saw her mother.
Yeah.
And correct us if I'm wrong, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, I hope. Yeah, from Elliot. Okay, that's what we thought. Thank you, hon. I'm still waiting for my brother to bring Marty Ballin to me.
Coming back to me. So, I'm seeing a Panama hat.
Panama hat. All right.
Does she live in a warmer climate?
Hmm.
I'm seeing this Panama hat, like Panama Jack. You know, he's got the hat and the sunglasses
And the sunglasses.
and a bottle of sunblock. He's indicating that she needs to get out and have some fun. She's still carrying or still questioning her NDE experience. What are all the lessons that are involved in there? And what he's saying is, don't worry about that. You'll know them when you'll see them. Get out and have some fun. Get out and have some fun. And the card for that is, that's her choice. It's her choice how to deal with it.
Yep. Apparently was not her time. I'm thinking Elliot knew that. He said, we saw her and she came home, but we told her it's not your time. You have to go back. But we have room up here for you when the time comes. But look at her. She's got wings on. The wings are going to come when she gets back home too, because home, it can be, is heaven. But then again, some people take it as a physical home, our physical home. They say, look at the sunglasses. There's the sunglasses that you mentioned. They don't have the Panama hat on, but they say, that you guys down there, you're really so funny. You entertain us all the time. You don't believe things. And I'm not saying Elliot's saying Ava doesn't believe in things like this, but it's like, we know everything. We know everything. And it's entertaining to see it. And it's really entertaining to see people push back on it. But Ava doesn't do that. Neither do you. So it's not that. But they said, look at this. She's very wholesome. She's a wholesome girl. And so, maybe this was the warm weather you were talking about. Maybe it's like this is with corn stalks around her. So it's possible that she's one of those people that, is outside a lot or works in a farm or something like that. But Steve, I think Elliot just is enjoying the view. He's just, and he's with her anytime. Ava does. You talk about these encounters. Good. I'm glad Ava does. Oh, her NDE was several years ago. Okay.
Well, and what you said about him sending her back, that's like, go have some fun. That's the message I was getting.
I wonder if Elliot just passed and now knows about Ava's NDE, because it was a few years ago that Ava had the NDE, and so he would know everything in the past and everything that's happening now. Yeah, but wow.
Well, but I really believe she's still trying to figure out what the lessons were.
What the lesson is. Yeah.
And not to worry about it. So
don't worry about it.
Come her way.
And the other thing she can do, Steve, is ask before she goes to bed. She can ask that the answer comes in her dream if she needs to, that she would like to know what it is. My husband had to do that. He had an NDE and he doesn't remember anything. He said he could hear everything in the physical world while he was going through it, but he doesn't remember anything from it. So, and someday he will, I believe. It will be spontaneous. So, All right. Thank you. Hi, KK. Their mom said she couldn't stay. Okay. That's who was saying it then. It
There you
wasn't
go.
Elliot. It was
Go have some fun. Not your time.
not your time. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, M. Steve. Much love to you, dear. I'm glad she believes in it so you can talk about it as well.
Is that your sister in the picture with you?
I think Ava is his cousin. I'm not sure.
Oh, I thought he said sister.
She just wanted to give a hug to her. Oh. I understand that totally. Yeah, I really do. I'd love to just go like this to my mother's face. It was so soft. Yeah, so I get it. Much love. Hi, Leah. It's good to see you, dear. All right, Miss Wildflower. I'm thinking that some of these cards today are really calling to me, so I'm going to pull from that for you as well. The Archangels, Gods and Goddesses card.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the one I had pulled for in the beginning, and that's you and Mom in the picture. Okay, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His mom is a sweetie. He sends me pictures of her, videos of her. She used to dance, make little dance moves. It's so cute. He loves his mother. I love him because he loves his mother so much. He really is a great son. Yeah. All right. So Wildflower, what do we got for you? Ooh. I don't think I'd like this card, but I think it's necessary, and it's not a bad card. It's just that I don't want to be reminded. But it says the angel of diet and nutrition. It says pay attention to what you eat and drink. You know intuitively what's good for you. So maybe you already do. Maybe you're passing that along to everybody else. But I know intuitively what was good for me, and I wasn't taking care of myself for a while, and now I am. And so there you go. Second one is the Angel of Self-Worth, and I think this is a wonderful card for you. It says you are currently undervaluing yourself, and it's time to regain your self-worth. You are a beautiful and blessed being. You are valuable, and you make people happy. We need you in the world. We forget those things sometimes because we don't hear them over and over again anymore, especially if we're living alone. Please know that you are the star of your own beautiful world, and love yourself for it.
Well, I have to start with that then.
Oh my. How
the
beautiful.
Ace of Pentacles.
Yeah.
On the lotus blossom. Absolutely. Just what Aley said.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
The healing comes, which again is something that Aley brought up, with health and diet, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And from that comes the enlightenment. So enlightenment, it kind of mixes together, just as my camera is going bonkers. in and out. But you see all this mixing together.
Yeah.
Enlightenment comes from the healing, and the healing allows
comes from loving yourself. Yes, right.
It's like putting together the cake batter, which is what I was being shown was a cauldron.
Yeah, the recipe. You know? Yeah, the recipe for a good life. Yeah.
But I just love that
I know.
You pulled that card, and just as you showed it, I pulled this card.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
Thank you. Wow. All right. So we have Anne, and I'll let you know we have Anne right now. Denise McMullen, Carl is after her, Sally and Sonia. And we are almost a minute to an hour, but we're going to stay to finish these readings for you before we go today. Okay.
Gladly.
Yeah. So your dad
might to leave early on Tuesday night. Or whenever it was.
You had to go get your car. So, or no, your neighbor was bringing you somewhere. That's
right. Oh, grocery shopping.
Grocery shop. Gosh, can't not have that.
That was Thursday, right? Got it.
Yeah. All right. So, Dad Michael, you've been thinking of him a lot. Okay. That's wonderful. That means he's thinking of you. And if you're thinking of him, he's closer to you because you're thinking of him. But, you know, if you're thinking about him sort of randomly, it might also be because he's been thinking of you. So he says, did he walk you down the aisle? And is your mom with him in heaven, or is she here? I don't know. This says evermore. So Anne, he says, I'm with you forevermore. I've been with you before. I've been with you after. I'm with you now, all the time. And he's standing up straight here, you know. And so to me, this could be, you know, a couple, or it also could be a dad and his daughter. So there's that. He's looking down upon you, and I love this because this guy is really looking down. And I've never gotten this card, Anne. And he says, it's a privilege to be your father, Anne. It was a privilege of my lifetime to be your father. And he's sort of looking down upon you and saying, and it's my privilege to stay as one of your main guides and main loves. And, you know, it's beautiful. He says, there's really nothing more that you have to do, Anne, than just think about me and ask me to come. You know, or Dad, I have to ask you a question. You don't even have to say it out loud. He says, you think of me and I'm there. And no, I always will be. Wow.
So was he into fly fishing? Because this is not just fishing. This is hip waders and he's got a beautiful swing, and he, you know, just lands that budgie correctly on the water and the fish rise to him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
So if it's about the perfectionism that he used, the delicate swing to the pole. Like, I don't know how to fly fish, but my first husband was a fisherman and he loved fly fishing. And there's a special technique and a gentleness. And he's saying that is the way to the new earth that you are creating for yourself. And the next card is, there's the water. There's a healing in the water. What is the whole message? Yes, fishes. Okay. Then he really wants you to go by the water. Walk a stream like the old days. Get out and just walk the stream if you don't do fishing on your own. So I'm glad I said that, because I almost didn't, you know, but there's magic in taking that walk around the river and listen to your inner self. Your own shape shifting is up to you. And that brings us back to that new earth card. You make it what you want it to be. Right?
Yeah.
Quit. Camera, quit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope that makes sense for you.
Yes, Anne.
Yep.
Thank you.
Special gentle whip. Yep. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you, Sally, for the donation. And Alicia, I'm sorry that you're going through some really heavy emotional things today and tomorrow. These things can come back and feel even harder for us after years. You think, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this way anymore. But no, the dates come up and the times come up where we bring back the feelings that we had, and we still haven't released our attachment yet. And we don't have to release it, but sometimes writing it down and maybe taking it in, if you have a fireplace or a burn bowl, and you can burn it, release it, and ask for healing and forgiveness, if that's a part of it at all. So much love to you. I'm sorry that you're having a heavy time. Yeah.
Somebody was asking Sal rods, yes.
Thank you.
I'm Blue Antlers on PayPal. You'll see me in a picture of me wearing a U of M starter jacket.
We need to put that
any
information in. What was it? Blue Antlers, you said?
Yeah.
Blue Antlers.
And Diana Boles,
Yeah.
Regular old me.
On PayPal. Okay.
But it's that U of M. It's the
U of M.
Gold of U of M.
That's so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, very much. Thank you.
All right.
Denise.
Yes, Blue Antlers. That's great. Yep. And she has a sweatshirt or a shirt or
it's a starter jacket.
A starter jacket from Michigan.
The kangaroo pouch kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. The kind you can almost pull your arms in from and just.
Yes. Yeah. In fact, I'm holding Grizzly. I'm holding Grizzly besides.
Holding Grizzly.
It's definitely a winter picture, and he's half in the pouch.
Uh-huh. All right. So Denise wonders about her evaluation this week. And so first one I get is, evaluations are like a game of dice, honest to God. When you want to throw a full house, it doesn't always come up the first time, but it can also bring up, double ones or double sixes, or, you can just hit the jackpot with it. But one of the things about an evaluation is, I think in my life, that they focus on the wrong things. Instead of telling you what you've done really well, they say, you've done this well, but you need to do this. They have to find something wrong to fix. And that's very depressing to me. So I hope that isn't the truth with you. I'm feeling there is risk involved, but it says also trust fate. So if you get a chance to respond back to an evaluation, either way, whether it's fabulous or it's, be honest. Be honest. It's hard to be honest, though. You want to say, it would be really nice if you focused more on this and not as much on this. I have found when I really worry about something and I make sure that everything's all ducks are in a row, that I do worse than I do when I just fly by the seat of my pants. I don't know why. As a matter of fact, that happened to me with the Mercury retrograde. I put a grade in for somebody and I input the wrong one, and it meant, oh my God, they might not graduate. Worst thing in the world. And I didn't catch it until like 2 minutes before they closed the records for the graduation, which was yesterday. So my angel guides was saying, go over here. They're trying to get a hold of you, but it's creepy. It's like, why do these things happen? So the next thing is expect changes, a transformation, a new beginning. So maybe they're going to say, which I hope they do, you've done this and this here. We're even considering putting you in this position if you're interested. So that's a possibility. Stay grounded, because this is part of your life cycle, and the tree has got all those leaves on it. And I have to say, they're usually green before they turn other colors, if you get my drift. So good luck.
Thank you, Sally. Sal Rods, I just got a drop down. Thank you.
Oh, how sweet, Sally. Thank you. Oh,
Denise, they're showing me a guy in a swivel chair tapping his pencil on the desk. Just what Aley said, trying to find something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't find anything wrong.
Right.
He can't find anything wrong.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you breeze through the job, embrace the effortlessness of the abilities that you have. This is you. You're breezing through it because you know how to stay grounded through the mishaps of the job that you do, the ups and downs that come with all of our jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that tapping is, I think, more about where can we put her. She's due for a improvement in position. This says guidance, but it's a rising tower in all of it. So I just had to get one more card from my favorite witches deck, and there we go.
Oh,
Magical. It's all
Well,
magic.
Denise is a magical person because she works with students with disabilities. So there you go. There you go.
There you go. There
Nothing
you
better
go.
than
And you
that.
feel good
High
about
five.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Embrace the effortlessness. I
Uh-huh.
love it. Oh, hooray.
Oh, your youngest daughter is Renee Diane Boles, but Bowles.
Oh,
Jen Bowles said, yeah.
oh my gosh. Jen. Plus, I have
uh-huh.
a sister-in-law, Diane Boles.
Oh, wow.
Or used
Wow.
to be. I mean, she's no longer a sister-in-law, not just
Sure.
because of my divorce, but hers came years before mine.
All right, Carl, sorry to be taking so long to get to you, but here we are. And
Hi, Carl.
he would love to hear from any past life relatives or any of his guides. I'll do the guides. I don't know if you can pull in maybe something from the Akash or something.
I
don't
will.
know.
I will. Give
Okay.
me
All right.
a second.
And Sally and Sonia, you're next. All right. Hello, Cass Love. What a beautiful name. Oh, thanks, Carl. Thanks for hanging in there. All right, Carl. What I have for you is the first one I get is the goddess of justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. I did read that you have to move. I just saw that you had to move. I didn't read any more about it. Maybe you had some not happiness about that. If that's the case, or even if it's not the case, if you wanted to move, I still think that it's a blessing. I think it's going to bring you something that you've wanted or that you've needed to be near to. So what seems the reason I ask if you didn't want to, because it seems like an injustice. There's a lot of people here that are having to move due to upgrades of places and asking for more rent, things like that. But anyway, you got this gal on your shoulder. And the next one is the goddess of shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So they're saying, we have to embrace both sides of ourselves because we aren't all perfectly light and beauty. But at the same time, it is sometimes our strength. And other people might see it as a dark side, but it has gotten us through. It's our temerity. It's our decision that we're going to do something and we're not going to step down until it gets done. I see that you have that. So anything that looks negative is what I'm getting. Anything that looks negative may actually be a blessing for you. It's not what it appears.
They're showing me a town well, with the overhang and the bucket that goes down and the gathering around it. It's in the town square. The time is looking like from the 1600s, and they're showing that people are getting the water for you. Like you are the governor, the mayor, the the sheriff of Sherwood Forest, or related to the sheriff of Nottingham from Robin Hood Tales.
Mm-hmm.
And now I am seeing Robin Hood sitting off, like watching what's going on.
Okay.
The value of observation leads to your ability to take from the rich and give to the poor. That is the bottom line of all of this. This has to be like the 1400s, 1500s, because of the clothing that I'm looking at and just the scenario painted that way.
Yep. Like he's in Nottingham or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is your family's, you were part of not being the mayor. You were, but what people didn't know is you were pretending, because in the end you were actually taking a role reversal. There, thank you. Now that's clearer.
Okay.
It was More like the story of Zorro. You were the rich overlord
Our Lord.
who
Okay.
turned around and protected the less, the more fragile, who couldn't
Mm-hmm.
take care of themselves. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And now my eye is watering. So I'm saying, oh my God, yes, I hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
What's this card got to say? Dragon magic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dragon magic. Yes, you did. You
Well,
tricked them.
wow. That's interesting because it was like what other people might see as injustice, which would be the Zorro person being this powerful person, was actually a facade because underneath it, he was,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
then here I've drawn the Seven of Pentacles, which
Mm.
is not enough. So taking from those who had too much to give to those who had not enough.
You championed other people. Some
Right.
people might have seen that as a negative thing, but it isn't. It's who you are. Yeah. Yeah. It
Yeah.
does sound like you. Good. 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 Good.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad that helped. But yeah, when something happens to us that seems like it's come out of the blue and why the hell did this have to happen? Sometimes the injustice of it keeps us into the idea that you're a victim. But once you get into whatever it is, like you move to this new place or you have this, the whole thing can change in your mind and say, this was probably a blessing in disguise. I've done it. I've railed against things and said, what the hell is this for? But then later said, oh, that moved me here. That took me there. I learned about this. So
There
there
are
you
no
go.
mistakes.
Yeah.
We told you to stay home. Now we got you back here. Stay home.
Yep.
That's what my guide said as they blew up the radiator in my car. Right after they put the window.
That's right. You may find this
blew up
very
a week
it has a
early.
lot of injustice, but we got reasons, and you'll know later. Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck, Carl. I certainly wish you well moving, and I know that it's never fun even if you want to. So much my best to you.
Yes.
All right, Sally will wonder. When are you going, Sally? Are you hitching a ride with Randy? That would be fun.
MA is Maine, right?
Nope, Mass. She's from Massachusetts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah, they just showed me the state of Massachusetts. I guess they were telling me.
I always call it Massachusetts state of confusion, but when you live in New Hampshire and you grow up in New Hampshire, then everybody that lives down in Massachusetts, and I was born in Massachusetts, is a masshole. That's what they call them. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. Oh, my, Sally. Wow. Got some interesting cards here. Oh, that's awesome. She's going to stay there and take care of you. Oh, what? That's wonderful.
Oh, that's awesome. You guys live close together. That's cool.
No, she's in Tucson right now. Randy's down in Tucson. You're welcome, Carl. You're welcome. I knew she was there, but that makes my heart so happy for you, Sally. It really, really does. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Alicia.
What part are
you? Oh, you're from
to?
Massachusetts, Chris, and you've never heard anybody call you a masshole before? Maybe it's only in the Boston area. Maybe that's why. Because Massachusetts drivers,
That's what Michigander drivers.
Well, I certainly don't think you are, Chris. It isn't personal, honestly.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I hope you don't take offense because I was born there and I lived there for quite a while. So yes, Randy's a traveler.
Not that your accent ever shows.
Yeah, sometimes I park my car in Harvard Yard and have a beer and some lobster. But the funniest one from Massachusetts that I think is getting directions from somebody to go to a place that actually is behind them, and you tell them to go up here to the light and bang a Yui, and then you'll get there.
Reminds me of Alan Funt and Candid Camera doing that.
Of course, Gerald, you would come in right then, wouldn't you? Thank you, Viviani, for putting up Diana's PayPal. Thank you, dear. All right, Randy. Whoops. So how will your trip to Massachusetts go? Well, it looks like, are you going to somebody, you're from the South Shore. Are you on the water there? Or is there a boat there? Or, because I'm getting the Trident, which is Neptune. I'm seeing some things coming. Now, it could also be your emotions. It could be you haven't been there in so long and you see people you haven't seen in so long, and it's an emotional sort of release for you, because we all need to do that at times, you know. But it also says a water journey. So I don't know. And then I get an anchor. I mean, are you going to go get Gorton's chips, fish and chips or something?
Well, they were showing me the shore.
Okay.
When I was trying to figure out what state is MA, they
Yeah.
were showing me the
shoreline.
Shore.
Right, yeah. Right. Security and safety, unwavering dedication, a strong bond. I mean, you have a strong bond there. And you know what? So do I. I mean, I go back, and I lived about 40 miles north of Boston in Derry, New Hampshire. And I grew up there, and I don't want to live there anymore. But when I go home, it's like, wow, I'm home. You know, you're used to that. But I love this one the best. Money, 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 money. Have you got your insurance payout, or is it coming? I'm seeing some money there, Sal. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Well, the first thing I got was the Chariot. So yeah, we're going to go far, and it's a badger, but it's not a wolverine, it's a badger.
It's a badger.
Is the Massachusetts the badger state?
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
Who's the badger state?
I don't know, because Mass is a commonwealth too. It's like Virginia.
Right.
Yeah.
I loved living in Virginia. It was great.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to go really well, because I'm hoping to build a compound with my brother about 5 miles from the Atlantic. There you go.
Yeah. And she also said her brother's house is on a lake, and her old home was on the water.
Okay.
Wisconsin's the badger state. So
there you go.
Yeah,
Thank you. I should have known. Next door. And then we have of light. So of course the trip to get there is going to go just fine.
Mm-hmm.
When you get there, remember who you are, stick to yourself, and be the Keening Banshee.
All right.
Be the woman at the hearth. You know, I think they're going to be so happy to see you. They're going to do whatever you tell them, because the Banshee is the one. The Banshee, she's the one who keeps the hearth.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that you're going to do that with your brother. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you'll always have that, no matter if you go back to Arizona and live there part-time, which you talked about, and lived in Massachusetts, maybe during the summer. How beautiful is that? That's gorgeous. Yeah. You know, enjoy your trip and be careful. Yeah.
My kids and I are hoping to do the same thing.
Good for you. Good for you. Sonia, you're the last one, gal. Here we go. We got, if time allows at the end, is there a message from my angels and guide elementals for me today and tomorrow? Okay. That's wonderful. Yes, they are, Alicia. I especially love Cape Cod, of course. I just don't like having to wait at the Bourne Bridge to get over to it, because, you know, it's kind of a mess. But yeah.
That's how we used to feel about that Maryland Bridge.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You're welcome, Sally. And thank you for the donations. That was very sweet of you. And Randy, I love it. I do. I love it. All right. Okay. This is pretty nice, Sonia. You got your angels here. Your angels are saying, we're here with you. You're divinely protected. You're not alone. And if you need divine intervention, just call our names and we'll be there. It's very important. Cut out any distraction from anybody else, or take time to listen to some music that will soothe your soul, so you can have either one. And actually both would cut out distractions. So if you just want complete quiet, or you want to listen to some music that you love, that would cut out any distractions that might make you feel anxious about some things. And I'm getting there's a new life emerging for you. Look at the egg. You're fertile for new life. And I don't mean you're going to have a baby, because we all don't want that at this age. But
At this age.
yeah, the potential
Not
is
mine.
within you.
Grandson.
Yeah, no, that's right. The potential is within you and changes around the corner for you, Sonia. And you are divinely protected. So just remember that. Don't let any of the negative self-talk come in.
Right.
Not at all. Oh,
So,
thank you.
They were showing me you with a sweetgrass braid and talking about the new moon coming up on the 7th, and that you need to do a new moon ritual. And the first card I pulled was Luna.
Ooh.
So that tells you right
Yeah.
there. Yes, start something new. New moon ritual on the 7th. Everybody, but especially Sonia. And listen in there for the angel's song. And oh, Sonia, your next dream. Try to remember what it is you're dreaming. There's going to be a message in there. Stick to being yourself. Oh, this camera. Stick to being yourself through all of it. The rising energy. Wrong. 9 of Wands. You know, it's fine to give yourself time and space to rest. And that's what this new moon is about. Take the moment for your own sanctuary. Pull out that sweetgrass braid you have, or sage or something, and do a ritual. Begin a new ritual. Do it differently than you've done it before. The bottom of the deck, life everlasting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, remember today is 5/5. It's a portal. It's a beautiful energy portal. I will be on later on simulcasting with JJ Tuta Speaks, and Diana's going to be on very soon with Cartomancy Mesquite on her channel, and she'll be doing some garden readings. And if you haven't seen them, they're fascinating. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Welcome to our group. And Kelly, much love to you. You were at the beginning and you're here at the end, and all through it, we were holding our space for you. We're so happy to have back online, and whatever you do, whenever you do it, is fine with everybody. But we just missed you, and we love you. So
exactly. Anyway. Oh, look, Sword of Orion, all for Kelly.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm glad it was that people, Chris Cassidy didn't think I'd made it up. I'm glad that it is vulgar slang. It is vulgar slang. Right. But, you know, they all know it there, usually. I've never heard a Massachusetts person not know it. So anyway, yeah, but I was born there. And my mother and father grew up there. So I don't hate Massachusetts. It's part of my DNA.
Not at all.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Chris, I love you. Take care of yourself. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much for, being with us today. Yeah. And Diana, of course.
And your donations. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yep. Much love. We'll see you soon. See you on Tuesday, at least, on the Dream Show. Bye-bye.
Yes.